Hello and welcome to Witch Moon Magical Arts. My name is Lisa. Today I'm going to do a reading for Capricorn for the month of April. But I like to begin by doing a little blessing, clearing of the space. So I'm going to invite the God and Goddess to be with us today. Spirits, guides, ancestors, be with us and guide us. Blessed be. Okay. So like I said, I'll be doing a reading for Capricorn for April. Get this card shuffled and see what messages we can get for Capricorn for the month of April. Capricorn for April. Okay. And I'll get the cards laid out and then go through them. We've got Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Sun, Six of Cups, the Hanged Man, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Okay, let's start with this Two of Swords. In this position, it's representing the question or the situation you're in right now, and this is all about decision making. The swords represent thought and intellect, clear thinking, decisiveness, that sort of thing. And the Two of Swords is, whenever you have a two, it's a balance or a decision that has to be made. I'm trying to see if there's another two, but I don't see one. Yeah, so this is the situation you're in right now, having to make a decision about something. She may not have all the information. The person in the card, she's blindfolded, so she's not seeing everything, but she's making an effort to make a decision and try to make the right one with the information she has. So you're in a position of needing to make a decision right now. The cross card or the challenge card is another sword, so it's about thoughts in your head, thoughts and maybe a loop that's playing over and over again in your head. You know how that happens. The Seven of Swords is about something happening behind the scenes. It's a card that's kind of ambiguous, in that we don't know whether the person is stealing the swords or replacing the swords that have been stolen. It's in the dark of night. She's covered, so we can't really see her face clearly. So something is afoot. Something is happening behind the scenes, but we don't know exactly what that is at this point. So something is happening in your life, but it's not quite clear to you. And again, with this Two of Swords, she is not seeing things clearly either. So something really is happening that you're not completely aware of at the moment. We've got another seven. Sevens are kind of I won't say disruptive, but they're kind of a shakeup of energy after the balance of the eights. Eights are all about balancing, adjustment, that kind of thing. And then you get a little bit more energy into the card, or the sixes, excuse me. You get a little bit more energy into the cards with the sevens. So the Seven of Pentacles Pentacles are about earth, about prosperity, abundance, that kind of thing. She is in her garden that she has grown and created all of this beautiful foliage and fruit, and she's assessing at this point. She's deciding what to keep, what to let go. Oftentimes you use things for a while, but then they've outrun their usefulness, so you need to let them go, and in all aspects of your life. So she is assessing the situation right now and just stepping back, not rushing into things, but taking this time to just see what needs to be changed, if anything. And in this position, this is kind of a prevailing energy around the situation. It kind of flows down from the top card. It's in the top position. So it kind of flows down into the rest of the reading or situation. At the root of the situation, we have the Emperor. And he is the great manifester. He is all about stability, power. It's a power that is used in generosity, and you'll see that in this other card coming up. He's the one that is able to create and manifest the world that he wants, but he is generous with others with that prosperity that he's created. So you're coming out of this feeling or this ability to give back what you have gained, and that's a truly wonderful gift to have, to be able to be generous to others with what you have gained. And this card kind of indicates the same thing. This is the Sun, and you're moving into a new situation at this point. This card represents something that you're just coming out of, and a lot like the Emperor, it's about creativity and abundance. This circle of prosperity that you were in. You know, these women dancing in a circle in the sunflower field with the bright sun of prosperity on them. So this is something that you have achieved, and you're able to share that with others. The Sun often indicates being able to work with society, work with a community, and so you're able to do that with this solar energy you have. Now this card, this was the other card about generosity that I saw. The Six of Cups. This is has a lot to do with family. It could be a son and daughter, but it's a connection they have, a family connection they have. And it's all about being generous to one another, being loving and open to one another. Being a cup, it's about an emotional fulfillment that you're gaining by this generosity. So you've got generosity coming in two forms, emotionally and physically, in the physical world in your life right now. Now, this card, the Hanged Man, I'm going to say is a lot like the Seven of Pentacles, where it's a matter of stepping back and assessing the situation before moving forward. This is kind of how you're seeing yourself right now. The Hangman is stepping back, is going into a meditative pose, but also you're learning to see things from a different perspective, learning to see things differently than you have in the past, and that's going to benefit you in the future. Now you've also, at the same time, you've got a sense of hopelessness about you. The Five of Pentacles, fives can be kind of chaotic and disruptive energy, so you've got this feeling of physical hopelessness, whether it be your physical body, whether it be finances. It has to do with the physical world, the earth realm. In the picture, they're kind of lost in the storm, yet there is hope. There's this lit up building that they're moving toward. They just have to get there. They just have to believe that there is hope available. So that's the lesson from this, is that there is hope. you may feel a sense of hopelessness or abandonment right now, but there is hope in the future. You just have to keep moving toward the light, and learn how to see things a little bit differently. Now you've got two knights here. The last two cards are two knights. The knights are a fast moving energy. They're not quite the king. So they're learning how to be masters in their realm. Wands is about fire, creativity, energy. And again, Pentacles is about earth, abundance, prosperity. It can be very detailed oriented, a lot like a Capricorn. And this one in particular, the Knight of Pentacles, is one of the slowest moving of the knights, only because he's very detail oriented, and he's got prosperity in his hands. He's got this pentacle in his hands. So I'm seeing with these cards that you are moving forward in a direction pretty quickly. There's going to be changes coming up, but it's all a matter of focusing your energy. The Wands is also, he's aware that he is taking a risk at the same time. So you're feeling that there's a little bit of risk involved, but you're still capable of doing it. You have all the skills you need to move forward and create the future you want. Now let's take a look at this bottom card, and we've got the Star. Now this is a major arcana, like the Emperor and the Sun and the Hangman. So this is a karmic journey that you're on, a karmic lesson that you're working through right now. And the Star is about balance. It's about balance, but it's also about accepting and recognizing that you are part of the universe, that the universe is working for you. It's on your side. She's balancing the energy from the earth and the energy from the universe through her body. It's like a circuit of energy. And I like to think of it like we're all made up of stars. We are made up of stardust. And that energy, that creative, blessed energy, is being given to you right now. And I'm just, so far I'm seeing that you're coming through this decision making process. You've got a lot of stuff on your mind, with these two cards at the beginning, the two sword cards. You've got a lot of things you're thinking about, and you've got the energy through the knights to create that, but you need to step back a little bit and see things differently. And you've got this wonderful star energy with you. Now I want to pull a couple more cards and see if we can get a little bit more clarification on this, because I'm seeing, like with that Seven of Swords, something is happening, but we're not quite sure what that is yet. And maybe you're having you are having a hard time making the decision. That's that Two of Swords. You're just kind of throwing the swords toward that target, trying to hit it without having all the information available to you. So you've also got the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Okay. So these pentacles, again, it's about abundance and prosperity. The Queen has created this, a lot like this Seven. She's created this abundant life around her. She is like Mother Earth. She has created this beautiful garden, this beautiful prosperous life. She's got a chest full of gold coins there. So there's all this abundance about you right now. There's abundance in your life. And this is another card about decision making. The Page of Pentacles is, the pages are kind of a new energy, so it's a new direction you're going into, and maybe after the assessment of these two cards, you'll be able to choose what direction you want to go in. But it's all about how to create abundance, how to be prosperous in your life. So you are on a new path and just deciding which way to go. You've got a couple of decision making cards here, so you're deciding which way to go that will bring abundance into your life. But at the same time, you're carrying a lot of burdens. The wands are all about fire and energy and creativity, so maybe you've got so many irons in the fire, as they say, that you're going to have to let some go. Like the Seven of Pentacles, you may have to let some things go in order to move forward. This just is a card of being overburdened and not necessarily happy in that situation. So I'm seeing that you are definitely moving in a new path. You've got some energy moving into a new pathway toward more abundance. You've got, cards of already having created abundance, but there's some decision that has to be made that you're not really clear on. You're not really clear about how to make the decision, what decision to be made yet, what the outcome might be. I would suggest being methodical and detail-oriented like this Knight of Pentacles, to take things slowly, and you will still be moving toward that goal. But remember that the universe is on your side. The Star card is saying the universe is with you, and she's blessing you with the power to create whatever it is you need in your life. Now, I hope that resonates with some of you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Blessed be.